Does not yet, not yet. We're live. Awesome. Now let me see if I can figure out how I can get us live on our Instagram. Here we go. And yeah, here we are. We're live on both Instagram and Facebook. All right, everybody. I'm pretty excited about this because this is a pop-up surprise. I am here with Gail, right? Hey, Gail.
Hi, Stephanie. How are you? I miss you, friend.
I know it's been too long, but I
I
get to see
know.
you coming up on Thursday. You're going to be
Thursday.
joining with Megan, right?
Yeah. Megan Robertson. She's my colleague at Illinois State. We are both clinical supervisors for DHH candidates who are getting their deaf ed degree. So she is amazing. She has itinerant experience, classroom experience, and now clinical supervision experience with me.
Awesome. That's
Yeah, we're
awesome.
super
Everything we need.
excited.
Very good. So I'm just looking, I'm trying to get back to our platform, which I cannot see right now, but let's talk because you're joining us on Thursday to talk
Yep.
about the Danielson model of teaching. Let's talk about this. People are going crazy because first of all, let's define what is the Danielson framework for teaching. What are we even talking about here?
So the Charlotte Danielson framework for teaching is how most of us, some people use other evaluation tools, but many, many, many teachers are using the Charlotte Danielson framework for their evaluations. As typical, things are written for a classroom teacher. However, it's still applied to us as itinerants. So we're so excited. On Thursday, we are going to walk through. So there's 4 major domain areas, and we're going to walk through all of them. And under each domain area are indicators. So could be sometimes there's all the way A, B, C, D, E, F. Sometimes there's just 3 or 4. And we have some amazing resources for the evidence that you need to collect to prove that you're proficient in each of these indicators. And it's worded for the itinerant.
So what you're saying is the Danielson framework, we can make it work. You're
We
saying that
can make
we
it
can
work.
make it work.
Don't
Okay.
we make everything work,
That's what
Stephanie?
we do. That's what we're good at, but we have to
What
get
we
creative
do.
about it sometimes. And sometimes we've got to be able to convince other people that this is how it works for us. It looks a little bit different. And it's really exciting to know that, yes, it is doable. Yes. And you're going to walk us through, you're going to show us how to make it doable, right?
We're going to show you how to make it doable. We, as I just said to you, Stephanie, the PowerPoint is Linkapalooza. We have linked so many documents, so many things from my archives of files and ways that I use to evidence these proficiencies myself. We're going to give you ideas on different ways. Some people are electronic people, some people are paper people. We're going to give you ideas on how to organize all of your evidence so that when your supervisor comes in, you're like, here you go, and how to make it easy. We want to make it easy for someone to be able to say, oh, yep, you're super proficient at that. And so in every one of those indicators, we have many, many links as well as documents, things that you can use as evidence, as well as a way to organize your evidence.
That's awesome. That's fantastic. Can you give me like one example, one little sneak peek of something that we would look at and be like, this doesn't fit, that you can say, well, we actually can show it in this way? Can you give us a little,
Trying to think one of the weirdest ones is like managing your classroom space.
Yeah.
We don't have space, right?
Right.
However, I do remember one time when I was being evaluated, I was working as itinerants do. The best space I could find that day was in the middle of a library. Well, and sure enough, as I'm working with my student, as I'm being evaluated, in comes a class that was super loud and noisy. I made the mistake of not managing my classroom space by looking just to my left and seeing that there was an empty library classroom and moving to a much better space for what would have been my session. So maybe something about how you adapt, how you find space that's it's got acoustics that work for you and for your student, and that you do are flexible. And sometimes we have to move in the middle of a session because a class walks in or things are just not ideal. So managing your classroom space might be, what are you doing to make sure that you're not stuck in the hallway in the vestibule next to the band room, right? So giving that evidence and proving that you are thinking about those acoustics and that communication for the itinerant kiddo.
I love it. I love it. All right. So people who are joining
Teamwork.
us on Thursday, it's going to be so good. They're going to get the Linkapalooza. So they're going to leave with ideas and resources and things that they're going to be able to implement
Yep.
right away. Awesome.
Oh, you're going to walk just like all of Stephanie's trainings and everything. You are going to walk out and you're going to be like, this is what I'm going to do tomorrow. And you're going to organize your stuff so that you, when your eval's coming up, you're like, I got this, and not having a panic attack about how am I going to evidence every single one of these areas. We got you.
We got you. So
We
for
got
those of you who are members of the Professional Academy, you're already in. This training is already part of your membership. So it's one of those amazing things that's going to just really support you. And whatever your role looks like, however you're delivering your services, it's already going to be included in your membership. If you can't attend live, then you can get the recording afterwards, but it is not exclusive to members. You can also purchase just this training, and you can also purchase it just live, or you can get the on-demand feature afterwards. And then this is going to be one of those that I think you're going to want to watch again and again and again and again and be able to reference it, because these are also the conversations. Oh, Gail, is this good for administrators also? Would this be helpful for
I
administrators?
think it might be helpful for admins because they know what an itinerant evidence looks like. Sometimes we get those documents, those look fors, right? When you're doing an evaluation yourself, look for this, right? So this is going to be, it's all full of look fors. So if you're an admin and you're like, oh, I'm not deaf ed, how many of us have evaluators that are not deaf ed background?
Right.
Oy, so many. So if you're going to be able to say, this is what evidence is it each of these areas as an itinerant, and this shows proficiency. So yeah, admins, we can give you that look. You'll get all those look fors, itinerants. You can be like, this is how I can show that I'm doing all these things.
It's going to be great. Gail, I can't wait. Thank you for coming on and just
No
talking about what
problem.
we're going to be talking about. And I can't wait to see everybody there. Let me just peek and make sure we don't have any comments or anything like that. I'm not seeing any questions or any comments. If you do, go ahead and post them below and we will respond. And we hope to see you on Thursday.
On Thursday.
Yeah, thanks, Gail. And I can't wait for Megan to join us too. So that'll be even better. All right. Thanks, everybody. Take care.